Happy Friday, Pro Lacrosse fans. As we head towards August, the MLL is done, week 1 of the PLL Championship Series is over, and the NLL off-season just keeps on rolling. Welcome to The Quick Stick. I'm Nicole Weaving. Here's what you need to know from this week in professional lacrosse. The MLL playoffs saw quite a shakeup that resulted in the Boston Cannons winning the 2020 championship. The night before the semifinals, a player tested positive for coronavirus, prompting the Bayhawks and the Hammerheads to withdraw, while the Cannons and the Outlaws advanced to the finals. Boston had 5 players elect not to play due to COVID-19 concerns, but they still pulled off a 13-10 victory for their second championship in franchise history. It was a full team win as Nick Morocco stood tall in cage with 10 saves, and John Upgren had a career game with 6 points off 5 goals and an assist. Bryce Wasserman was also named the MLL Championship MVP after posting 15 goals and 6 assists during the shortened season. Just 4 days after winning the MLL Championship, Challen Rogers signed the longest extension in Toronto Rock history. The captain and reigning Transition Player of the Year will play with the Rock for 7 more years. Then the Rush and the Wings completed a blockbuster trade this afternoon. Philadelphia has traded Josh Courier and 2 first-round picks for Ben McIntosh and 3 second-round selections. Today is the final day for NLL teams to sign their own free agents before open season begins tomorrow, so expect a couple more re-signings throughout the day. The PLL Championship Series is everything fans could have asked for through the first week of action. There have been plenty of insane goals, 2 overtime thrillers, and a power outage. But here are the top 5 storylines from the Championship Series so far. Number 1, Matt Gaudette made a splash in his PLL debut, but not necessarily for the best reason. The rookie was mic'd up against the Chaos, and his chirps against Blaze Reardon were heard loud and clear. This sparked a variety of responses on social media, some condemning his actions, others appreciating the entertainment. But while Gaudette's chirps were getting a lot of attention, some may have missed the BPT on his helmet. Check out contributor Dan Arestia's article on how Gaudette is currently wearing the initials in honor of Brendan P. Tevlin and to raise awareness for the Good Vibes and Easy Living Foundation started in his honor. Number 2. In response to these chirps, Gaudette saw extra aggression from the Redwoods in his next game. The worst of it came from Garrett Epples, who delivered 3 headshots, including 2 while Gaudette was on the ground. Many thought he should have been ejected for these actions, but he only received a 2-minute non-releasable penalty. The PLL later suspended him for 1 game because of the incident. Number 3, Atlas defenseman Tucker Durkin tested positive for coronavirus before the championship series started and was expected to rejoin the Bulls in week 2 if he tested negative after quarantine. Well, Durkin ended up joining the team for their 3rd game in group play after being cleared by the PLL COVID committee in just 10 days. He had an immediate impact against the Whip Snakes with 2 caused turnovers and 1 ground ball. Number 4, Grant Ament has been outstanding in his first season in the PLL. The Archers attackman has gotten better each game, putting up more points in each contest than the one before. He currently leads the league with 14 points off 5 goals and 9 assists. His most memorable moments, this split dodge against the Atlas, a behind-the-back feed to Tom Schreiber against the Water Dogs, the game-winning assist from last night, and of course his off-ball cartwheel. Number 5, Chromeback 2020 is real. Despite massive personnel changes, the Chrome have looked dominant through the start of the championship series. They beat the Chaos and the Redwoods and narrowly lost to the Archers last night. Their offense has been insanely impressive, Connor Farrell has thrived at the stripe, and John Galloway has stood tall in cage. As it stands for Friday afternoon, the Archers are leading the charge with a 3-0 record. Every aspect of their team has looked unstoppable, with an arsenal of offensive weapons and stingy defense. The Whip Snakes trail right behind them, dominating in both of their wins so far. The Chrome sit at 2-1 in the middle of the pack, while the Atlas and Redwoods are tied at 1-2. The Bulls recently got embarrassed against the Whips, but beyond that, we've seen outstanding goaltending from Jack Concannon and a plethora of scores for the Atlas. The Woods have struggled to build leads in games, too often relying on comeback pushes that don't always pay off. The Water Dogs and Chaos are both winless at the moment, as the expansion team can't seem to finish games after hot starts, and the Chaos have lacked an offensive spark despite a wide range of stars. Both teams have the chance to get in the win column tonight, and the Water Dogs welcome back midi Zach Courier after being cleared from concussion protocol. That'll do it for the Quick Stick. Don't forget to check out our daily recaps of all PLL action on our website, prolacrossetalk.com, and our Instagram story at the end of each day of competition. Plus, make sure to follow Pro Lacrosse Bets on Twitter and Instagram to stay in the loop on all sports betting news throughout the championship series. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.